It's 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and you're watching the show that brings you the best deals in vaping, broadcast from the VaporJoe's bunker in the heart of New Jersey and coming at you from the Vaping Underground Live Network on YouTube. I'm your host and deals diva, TygerTyger, and with me, as always, is the infamous, the devilishly handsome, the Duke of Deals, VaporJoe. So grab your favorite vape, something to sip, and don't touch that dial. You're in for 90 minutes of interactive, informative, and money-saving vape chat. Welcome to Done Deal.
The Duke of Deals.
I know. It doesn't get old. I kind of like it.
It's very the Duke of Deals. It drives me crazy.
Aww.
It's so I don't know. It's like the master of disaster.
You are.
And Stallion.
You are.
The Duke of Deals. You know, and it's just kind of funny. So yes, we are on a separate channel right now. We had some channel. So of course, viewer counts are going to be down. It's just the way it is. I pimped it around a little bit, see what happens, but you know, it is what it is right now. Just until Google gets their head out of their asses and lets us live stream on our old channel. But anyway, so welcome to the deal. We have all kinds of crazy deals for you guys. We missed last week because in between a show and another show, all of a sudden they wouldn't let us live stream on Vaping Underground Live. So we were just kind of like, all right, whatever. Tech issues, we can whatever.
Speaking of tech issues, the connection between you and I on VC is brutal. You are really garbled and robotic tonight.
Am I?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why.
You think maybe I should call back?
You can try, yeah, do that, just in case we get a better connection, because it's
okay, I'll do it right now.
A little garbly. Okay, we'll let him go. Bye, Joe. See you soon. All right, give him a sec to call back in. We've just, it seems like we've just been plagued with tech issues there. D. Millen says it hiccuped for a second. Well, we'll see if we can get him on a better line. Oh, and there he is. All right, there we go. Let's get him back in here and resize things so that you're not. There we go. Talk, Joe.
Hello. Is everybody okay? You out there? Can everybody hear me?
Oh, that voice. It's going to be a short show tonight, guys. Just saying.
No. Okay, all right. So am I a little bit better?
Well, so far so good. It was just fits
Okay.
and spurts.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll knock on wood. There we go. All right.
So, as I was saying, so we're on a different channel, and we have a lot to talk about tonight. We missed last week, unfortunately, which really sucked, because we were ready to go, and it was just like, so we couldn't go live. Even I sent out the email and everything, pimped it around. It's like, yeah, we're going live at 10 o'clock. Everybody come watch. Sorry. So anyway, so it's been what, 2 weeks since.
Yes.
So well, I mean, we've covered it on numerous shows. We talked about a lot of different things that we got on video now, but I did get one of these in red, but I don't have it anymore because we gave it away on Live MV.
Yes. Well, you're not the only one with one now in the room. I saw Eva posting on Facebook, and she's got one of these fancy monsters.
Eva,
now
isn't
as
it
well.
aggressive and awesome? Isn't it just the shit? No, is it sick as a white robe you used to wear back in the day when you used to do reviews?
Oh.
I remember Eva when I was a new vapor, because she's been vaping since like when the light bulb was invented. Okay, and I remember watching her do her reviews in this big white robe, and she'd be out like in the wilderness porch talking about juices and all different kinds of hardware and stuff back in the day. I'm talking like probably like 2012, 2013, and you have made me buy certain things back in the day, except the white robe. Oh, she's wearing the white robe now. Okay, well then
it's a legend. It's part of the, or it's part of the legend.
All right. So anyway, I did get another Ray box. As it's beeping at me. Hear that? That's saying there's no. But we did get this one in a kind of red rebar, and it was for Tiger. Tiger said the mod's just too big for her. She didn't want it.
Too big, too crazy. They're awesome, but it would have ended up being a dust collector, to be honest, for me.
So we wound up giving away them on eBay. But the idea just get the that's one bait mail.
Let's get some feedback from the room, guys. Is Joe coming through loud and clear and good for you guys? I'm getting real garbled response here, but if you guys can hear him, that's all that matters.
Garbled response.
Yeah.
Do I sound like I have like something in my mouth? Like
No, it's the VC. It's showing, red, like your connection to me is yellow right now. Yeah, they're saying you're a little blurpy. I don't know what's going on.
All right, let me do a test. I need to restart my computer. I haven't done it in a while, so let's just see what happens. I mean, I try not to restart my computer unless I have to, but let's give me a speed test real fast. Come on, hook me up, speed test.
It's just once we get to the deals, I want them to be able to understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
so.
I'll 175 down. I'm assuming it's going to be that way up if it's FiOS. But you know what I'll do? You want me to restart my computer? I will. I'll just do a fresh run. I'll come in and...
Well, hopefully, because, yeah, something in the VC call just isn't happy between us. That happens a lot, it seems. I don't know why we get such a terrible connection.
So entertain the masses.
To the point I'm ready to try Skype instead, even. So.
Entertain the masses, and I'll
dear.
be right back.
Oh, dear. Well, that's going to be hard, because I don't even have vape mail this week or anything like that to talk about with you guys. I don't know if you can hear him through my mic. He's telling me in the background to sing to you guys. Now, we've got 38 in the room right now. I'd kind of like you guys to stick with us and stay here and have some fun. So I think I'll refrain from doing that. But it's been, you know what? It's been a heavy week. I'm just gonna talk to you guys because it's been a heavy week, and I'm actually glad to be here tonight because it forces you to kind of put on the happy face and pep up a little bit. So much bad news this week, throughout the community, and a bunch of my friends dealing with some really, really tough stuff. And, everybody comes to me and I want them to do that. But I kind of needed tonight because you got to, put on your mascara and smile. And now you guys are all here. So I'm having fun in spite of myself. So thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, Joe says he's up. My computer is up. I don't know if you can hear him in the background, but this is killing me. Yeah, D. Millen, that was another one. Carol Burnett, Mary Tyler Moore, we got the news today. It's just, and that doesn't affect me personally, but I remember watching that as a kid. That was always a good time. And so many spin-offs from that. Child of the 70s, right? So, yeah, John Q, put on the grease paint. The show must go on. Well, Carol Burnett is not dead. Oh, okay. Well, that explains why I hadn't seen that one, but definitely Mary Tyler Moore. All right, there we go.
Why are you making people die before they're dead?
Well, we're not. There was some confusion in the room, and I ran with it, thinking I just hadn't heard the news, but apparently.
All right, got 3. All right, so give me a second here. I just got to get my shit together here.
Well, yes, we wouldn't want scattered shit.
Sorry, I just restarted my computer, so...
So now he's got to open up all his...
Well, actually, I run my computer to get everything... All right, so... One second here.
To be really honest, it's still a shit connection. Yeah, I've got 2 out of 3 yellow bars for the VC call and a little bit of garbling. You'll come through clear and then you'll say something fast and it just falls apart. Hey, maybe that's it. We need to give you a Klonopin and have you just talk real slow.
Hello, everybody. My name is VaporJoe, and I'm here to give you the
Okay, that didn't work either. It garbled. I don't know. Do you want to try a Skype call and see if that improves things? Because it's not much good if they can't understand you.
Well, is there a problem with my sound? One's in a room if you can understand me. Test, 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 1 through 3. Can you understand me? 1, 2, 3. One's in a room if you can understand me.
Your test went really well, but leading up to it was just a mess.
We're on the same fucking connection.
I know. All right. Well, they're saying it's not terrible. We've got one in the room. Okay. Well, you know what? Go with it. Maybe it's worse for me. As long as you guys can understand him, that's all that it's important. I can hear him in the room, so don't matter. All right.
Yeah.
Well then, as you were.
All right. So there was another thing that we picked up. Now this came over in the last 2 weeks. I know we brought this up on Monday probably twice, but we didn't do Don't Deal in 2 weeks. Got a big old box from Enjoy. This. These are the Enjoy dailies. That's how much we love them. I paid for these. This wasn't something that was sent to us from Enjoy. Paid. I think this is $599 with a 40% off coupon. Okay, so it came down, quite a bit. But this is how much we love these things. I can see them, but they're just packed in there. There's 100 of them in there, so that's a pretty big piece of vape mail right there. Of course, the box. I have things coming from China, but I don't have them yet. So I think weeks has been it's been kind of light. That's actually a good thing because we wind up giving a lot of it away. What's the deal? How was the flavor, DeMillan? All right, so I've been a bit of a connoisseur on these little fuckers here, okay? And everybody I know buys one is pretty blown away by them. Now listen, I have every mod known to mankind. I have tanks and mods and fucking juice. I have every. Here I am using a little fucking guy all the time. Tiger will tell you, Tiger's moving towards it too. She's vaping these guys more and more every day.
Well, no, I'd say it's about the same for me. There's always one on the go at least, maybe a couple if I want to change up flavors. I'm still using, well, my favorite setup is never far from my hand. Always, always, always with my Madscope in it, of course. But no, these are great and yeah, satisfying and so convenient. Just so convenient.
I know when I take, let's just say, I don't know, there's a one's missing. If I take I keep one of these with me in my glove compartment. Okay, there's only one of these disposables in this box. I know if I have one of these on, this will last me a full day of hardcore hitting it like a $2 hooker. Okay, you can almost guarantee it. So I keep one of these in my glove compartment. What this gives me is a cigarette-like experience. It's not a vaping experience. It's not like I'm using, this with the big clouds and, and the mod and the tank and the juice. It's a very compact, tiny, let's just call it a nicotine injection, pretty much, where you're out and about. I'm at the grocery store, the post office. I'm doing my whatever. I know this is going to be perfect for me, and it's going to give me the nicotine that I need. And so while this is a vaping experience, this is a cigarette experience, and that's the important part. That's why I bought so many of these, because, even though I've been vaping a long time, you kind of get it all. You're kind of like, okay, I got this thing and that thing and all these tanks and mods and blah, blah, blah. and you forget about the small stuff, and then you try the small stuff again, but it's been updated times since you've tried it, and you're like, wow. And I have to tell you, I've been talking about this for months now. These are fucking amazing. I mean, really fucking amazing. They have the throat hit, the feel of smoking. They have the pull. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean by the pull, but like when you actually pull on it feels like smoking, right? So it's just perfect. And there's a reason. Again, I spent $600. Well, I didn't spend $600. I had the there's a reason I spent that much money on these things. Okay, because they're that good, and they sell out all the time now. And I'm gonna, enjoy. If you're out there, it's because of me. $1,000 of my money from these stupid fucking cigalikes, but every day. And there's nothing better when you open a fresh one.
Oh yeah,
Nothing better.
Yeah. The first few pulls are very, very happy. Oh, Eva's saying they won't ship to Canada. That's crappy.
Well, you know what, Eva, we'll send you some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some. You like the regular tobacco? You want menthol? You want some blueberry? Whatever. I'll send you a few. No problem. Over there in Nova Scotia. All right. Deals. All right. So let's just go with the most recent deal I put up. It's been around for a long time. Well, the mellow tank, I'm just going to throw it in the room.
D. Millen wants to know if the Enjoys have a consistent throat hit. I would say not necessarily totally consistent. You will see it drop off as it weakens. But mostly, yes, I find it satisfying throughout. You know when it's dying. You can kind of start to tell, and it's like, I'm only going to get a few more out of this, and then But I would say it's reasonably consistent.
Yeah. I would say towards the end when they're about to die, you can but you can see it via the light. The light on the front will dim as it's starting to die, so you can actually see it up front, and it's getting really low. You're like, okay, this baby's about to die. You're like, can I get one more? Can I get 2 more drags out of this? Wait. Oh, it's dead, and then they'll blink, and you just throw it. They're great. Anyway, so let's talk deals. So
right.
This is the brand new. What this is, it's called the Mellow 300 Performance Sextuple Coil Tank. Now, basically, what they're saying is, don't use this tank unless you're doing 100 watts. Okay? Don't even go near this tank unless you're vaping at 100 watts. They're putting that dare out there. It's like, don't even, if you're doing, like me, about 7. So I'm not going to buy this tank. 100 watts or higher to even start this tank. Okay? That's insanity. The Mellow's been out for, I don't know, Jesus, since the beginning of the Kanger tanks. And they just came out with this brand new one. This just hit the market. And it has them for $26.99 with coupon code Joe10. And, they're pretty crazy. Now, you get the 3.5 milliliter for $26.99. It won't be big mama. They have a 6.5 liter, which is, milliliter, sorry. 6.5 milliliter for $5 more. That's a pretty aggressive amount of juice in a tank, but this one basically they're telling don't unless you're gonna. So what do you think, Tiger? Are you gonna blow it out on 100 watts or what?
Well, my happy place seems to be in the 60 to 80 watt range. So I'm not sure this one's for me, but It's
funny
nice
thing
to have
is-
something that can do that with all of the mods now out there that can as well. In other words, you don't have to rebuild if you want a high watt vaping experience.
Now, I do love Vapor DNA because they ship really fast, okay, out of the United States. And every time you order, free gift, it'll like a chubby gorilla 30 ml bottle or something. They always throw in a little, maybe a bottle of juice. You always get something extra. And Joe 10 works anywhere on the site. Right? You get 10% off with coupon code Joe 10. I just saw this like probably an hour before we went live. And I thought it was really cool. I love to see new community. Anything new pushes back, at everybody saying, "Oh, there's gonna be nothing new, and this is all falling apart." No, it's not. They're still innovating. They're still making things, and E-Leaf coming out with another amazing tank is just an example of that. So that is the Mellow 300. Monster sextuple coil tank. I'm afraid of putting up sextuple. I'm going to get flagged for porn or something on my blog. I had to put there, but help for that.
Wow, I just want to double check with the room that they're hearing you, because I'll be honest, Joe, I'm having enough trouble that it's hard to do the show, because if you ask me a question, I don't know what you're talking about. Joe Peters says, "You sound like a robot, Joe."
What am I doing wrong?
Well, I don't know that you are. To be really, really honest, VC with just you and me has always been a little bit crappy.
All right, do you want to move the Skype? I'll move the Skype.
Yeah.
Are you going to kill the? You have to kill the broadcast.
No, I don't. It'll just take a little bit of fiddling on my part. Not a problem. But I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth a try. So let's do that. Let's do that.
Guys, we'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right, give me a sec to call you. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, let me drop from the.
We'll be right back. All right, talk, Joe. I want to hear your audio. Getting nothing from you. Let's see. Does Skype know what mic you're using? Can't hear a word. Let me see if I've got the wrong output for me. Fun with computers, guys. Okay, I think I've got the problem here. All right, and can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. All right, let me save these settings and get you back on screen. Okay. Add you back in. All right, there he is.
All right. Can you all hear me now? Do I sound robotic?
Well, so far it's better. We'll find out as we go, I guess.
You know as well as I do. Every time we talked on Skype, Skype hated us.
I know, I know, but I think VC might hate us more.
Me on Skype as boyfriend and girlfriend, you guys know, for almost 2 years before we actually met. And Skype fucking hated us. it would be talk, and they would just go she, and then you'd be having sex online. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
I'm only kidding. It would just always break at the worst moments.
Yes.
So, you guys hear me okay? You all good?
You know what? It's a little crappy too. I don't know what to do, Joe. I think we're just gonna have to tough it out. Or there we go. I don't know. Yeah, not in the Hangouts, Eva, and not at all. That's silly. Anyway.
Hangouts we charge money. Anyway, so for people to watch.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
This is going sideways fast.
You're saying, okay. Somebody said, "Real good, Joe." All right, now, Tiger, you having a problem hearing me?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So that particular deal, that was the Mellow E-Leaf. I'm just gonna throw it in the room just again, real fast. Again, use coupon code Joe10. We'll get you this tank, and it looks really nice. If you look at the other pictures, I took the one on the side. You get the 3.5 milliliter for the price list, and at 6.5 milliliter level, it'll be $5 more. And we both use the same heads, and the heads to buy are there listed. You can buy the tank, and they're actually pretty. They're I think $14-15.99 for 5 of them, which is reasonable considering the level of detail these heads have now. We're talking sex tuple, blah 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 blah. All these fucking crazy things that they have for the coils now. All right, so let me get on par here. Let's just save best for last.
Oh, saving the best for last. I like
so
something.
There's something.
Sorry.
So here's the other one. All right, so the MVP is. Guys, remember the MVP? The MVP with you could charge your cell phone, you could charge this. Last time we saw the MVP, I think it was 30 watts, or 40 watts. Now it's actually grown up. It's back. It has a 4500 mAh battery. It's very reminiscent of the original MVP, but with some, I'm going to say some updated changes. I like where the look and feel of it is, in the sense of color you get. They got this black bottom where you have to charge it. I like the buttons, the up and down buttons. They're kind of recessed, so you don't fucking hit them when you don't. We always had a problem with that with the MVP. So now the MVP Generation 4 is running at 100 watts using something called the. I want to say Athlon. If I say Athlon, yep. When I say Athlon, it's also like it's from AMD. AMD. It's ATHON. Athlon. That is from Anokin themselves, running they have a new chip, and got at 100 watts. I do not believe now that you can use this to charge anything like they used to do back in the day. It used to be you can run 30-40 watts, so you can charge it. I don't believe that's still included in this thing, but you know what? Come on. Who needs that now? But they've upgraded. It looks really cool. I'm happy that they brought back the MVP. Because the MVP is a legend. I had the original MVP. Tiger had my original MVP. With the VaporJoe's wrap on it. If you do not remember, Tiger.
I do remember. Yes.
So finally brought it back, and coming in at $49.49 again from Vapor DNA. Use coupon code Joe10. Now. The reason why I got some battery life. Okay, 4,500 mAh is going to last you a long time. Okay, especially at 100 watts, because that's going to get you eased hardcore vaping easily. Now I've used many mods in my life. You know, I have even this one here, my little 70, and it only has one battery, and that one's only about 3,200 mAh. I can get through the day almost with this if I hit it hard. So at 4,500 mAh, especially because again, it doesn't use batteries; it uses the LiPo. It's all gravy, man. What do you think, Tiger? You were commenting on the MVP. You didn't really like this.
It feels too retro to me. It's a design from 2 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. And that's just I'm only talking form factor here. I have no idea what to expect performance-wise. The MVPs always performed well. They were always built well, so I have high hopes. But the look of it is a little bit is a throwback to days of yore.
To days of yore.
Mm.
Yeah, I give that to you, but it's a legend. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain legendary products we have. You know what I mean in the community. Like, you know, you have the you have something like the MVP who's been around since, let's say 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And then vanished. And they said, "Oh, let's bring that back." And now it's back at a big high-end wattage level, and not using a DNA chip, thank God, because the last one they came out with, I believe, was the MVP3, and it was using a 30-watt Evolve chip, but it was so behind the times that nobody bought it. It died. Nobody wanted to, nobody bought it. Finally, they upgraded with 100 watts, and the average person can use it at 100 watts, and they're like a brick shit house. Don't get me wrong. It is a fucking huge monster stainless steel mod. Okay, basically you can run it over with your car, and it's gonna work. And that's the other thing. It's the design, fit, and finish of the mod that costs. That's why it's a little bit more expensive than other mods. And I know watt mods that are a little bit cheaper, but if it is anything like the original MVPs, these guys are big. They can stand the test. I guarantee you, I haven't up in my closet right now, but I haven't used in 2 years. But I could plug in, use, and it'll work just fine. So. But I'm happy to see it back. I'm very throwback. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is the MVP. Oh, okay, that deal is dead, unfortunately, guys. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, dead deal.
That's how we get it. Alright, give me a second here. Is she still rolling that way? Give me a second. Damn. That's cheap. Okay, so yes, okay.
That's what we want.
Alright, so let's talk about some Mountain Baker Vapor. Come on. There's the link. Mountain Baker Vapor is doing a 30 mil deal for $325. Well, you could do, which is funny. Work with me. You can get 15 mils for $150, or you can get 30 mils for $3.25. What's cheaper? Buying 215 or buying a 30 mil? Actually, buying 215s is cheaper than buying an actual 30 mil for $3.25, because 215s is only $3. So anyway, when you go over there, I think the problem what's going on right now is most of the 15s are pretty much sold off, and flavors that they're doing for, like I said, $1.50 for 15 mils and $3.25 for 30 mils, and everything is pre-done. Everything is done, ready to go. So when they start, you have to go to the page and you can look at the different things. So like, okay, I want. All right. So for instance, Gim is done. 08, you're out. That's it. Okay. So let's look at a different flavor, because that one's. Let's look at lemon meringue pie. Oh, fuck you, lemon meringue pie. Okay. That's. Well, morning Java you could do at 12 or 18. Fuck, man. Who is that? Cinnabon. Sorry, guys, I'm going through all the flavors right now. Okay, here we go. I found one. Apple ring. It's an apple jelly ring. Okay. So you can get 0, 3, 6, 12, or 18. Let's say I'm going to do 6, and I want it to be 50-50 PGVG, 50 mils out. I could do 30 milliliter, and it's $3.25. Okay, so if you can wind your way through and find what you like, a combination you like, you get a really great deal. If you can find 15 mils for $1 and change, that is unbelievable. I don't know if Tiger. It's just, why even DIY at that? Tiger?
Yes?
You there? I asked you a question.
I'm sorry. I can't make it out. I'm not even kidding you. Apparently, they can understand you better in the room than I can, so I'm just going with it.
You can't hear me?
You are a garbled mess. Just a mess.
Next to you?
Well, let me... Here. Okay. I will listen to you in the room. Because on the connection, it's... Rachel says they can barely understand you. You know what? I've killed VC altogether. Let me see if I can spawn it again. Maybe we got to go back. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Do we have to go back to Hangouts?
That's the next thing. If this doesn't improve, it's going to be Google Hangouts all the way. Let me kill this, and I'm going to bring you back in on VC. Is VC still open for you?
No, I was on.
All right. Well.
Do you want to close Skype again?
Yeah.
Hanging up. See you guys later. Be right back.
I was hoping it was just.
Did you check your speed test?
No. I didn't dare run a speed test because it would take up some. All right, we'll be right back. All right. Well, I can hear you. Hopefully,
How do I sound now? Can you hear me?
well, really good right now. Really good right now. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope it stays this good. Needed a VC reset. I don't know, but that was beyond frustrating.
Now I'm getting buffering. You fucking kid.
Okay. Looks like we're back. Joe Peters wants to know YouTube's still giving you problems. No, this seems to be just a problem with the conferencing stuff between us tonight. We've had a lot of problems. It seems like for Mod Envy, when someone else initiates the call, it works better for us. But when it's just the two of us, VC doesn't want to let us chat. VC's like, listen, you're in the same room. If you got something to say to each other, just say it. And, don't involve me. But anyway, whatever.
All right. Can you hear me now, Tiger?
That was a little bit choppy, but we'll fly with it.
Oh my god. Talking my ear. Okay. So let's talk sexy chocolate batteries. Here's the link. This is a 2-pack of LG 3000 mAh, 20 amp, 18650 battery. We call it chocolate. $7.99 for a 2-pack from the USA. This is coming from e-cig.com. Now, I didn't put a coupon code up because most used it. It's a one-time use coupon code. But if you haven't ever shopped with e-cig.com, you can use I love you or VJC, and that'll get you 5 as a discount. But the chocolates are a really good battery. They're pushing out 20 amps. And as an 18650, I know that Scope from Mod Envy, you guys know Scope, he bought a whole bunch of these. And they're some of my favorites. Now, coming in at just under $4 a battery, is a great deal. Now, the problem is right now, China's having a big issue shipping anything that has batteries involved. Okay, so that can get 4 batteries for $13.99, but you're going to be paying $17 shipping because all these shipping companies, Singapore, other types of shipping services, aren't shipping batteries right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all really up to the United States to ship batteries to vapors. And at $4, fucking cheap. It's a really great price. So get over there, check it out. Can't really talk much, about batteries. It's a good deal. For those of you out there who have, mods that require 3-4 batteries, this is a really good deal.
A lot of people swear by the chocolates, they call them.
I love it. It's the chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
The chocolates.
And once again, we put it in the room just in case it was a little garbly. The coupon code's one-time use only, but if you haven't used them over at e-cig.com, you can use I love you or VJC.
All right. I want to make sure this still works. Give me a moment.
Say again?
No, I was just yelling at the stupid page, asking me if I'm 21 years or older. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, twice.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
All right, so juice deal.
Okay.
So let's talk Breezy. I'm just throwing the link in the room. Breezy. Breezy is doing a 25% off all liquids. Now, if you go over to his page, there are he dropped it like some things that sold out like 100 pages. Now it's 78 pages, but still 78 pages of e-liquid. Crazy,
Wow.
crazy. And we're talking like, Jimmy the Juice Man. We're talking, Naked. You got all kinds of crazy stuff going on over there. Okay, all the widely juice. You're gonna get 25% off on top of the sale price. So if they're on sale, you'll still get another 25% off that. Okay, so that's a really great deal. Now, just looking around, yeah, we got Jimmy the Juice Man. Oh, Jimmy the Juice Man. I'm a Jimmy the Juice Man guy. I was around when he first started, and anytime I get to finding a deal with him, it's always 0 milligram, 18 milligram.
Ah.
All like 3, 6, all that in between is gone. Okay, but it's $9.99 for a 30 ml bottle. That's insanity. That's so cheap. Those juice man, but you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with. You gotta root around a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going in there and just finding what. Thai boba, go.
Oh.
Tiger likes some Thai boba.
Oh, that stuff is the bomb. All of the bobas are great, but Thai is my favorite.
All right, let's see. I'm just throwing it in the. Okay, what? $17.99. That's on sale. Let's go to cart. Go fast. Yes, I'm this. Yes. I'm not a terrorist. Whatever. And the.
It'd take $4.50 off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I just want to make sure it works on this particular juice. I'm just.
Right.
So go there. Code in. A 30 mil of Thai boba is only $13.50, Tiger.
Nice. That's a
Like,
great buy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Tiger, I ordered her multiple bottles of this at $17.99 because it used to be $24.99,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got a deal that dropped it down to about $17 or $18.99. Now you can get it for $13.50 for a 30 ml bottle. Okay, so that's the advantage of this. So you guys out there who like various kind of great stuff, you guys can get in there and check it out. Get all kinds of crazy stuff. Now I have a feeling my wife is going to tell me to order like 50 bottles.
Well, maybe not that many, but
$13.50.
yeah.
Joe, what?
Yeah.
I want 10 bottles of that right now. Need that.
Well, I still have some from my last shopping foray, but definitely a really nice chance for folks who haven't had a chance to try them yet. This is a great opportunity.
Yeah, this is all kinds of just get over there, check it out, use the coupon code, you get 25% off. You get crazy stuff. I do that all the time. You go over there and there's like some crazy, guy who looks like an apple pie with legs, and he's doing a little dance, and you're like, what is this thing? I love apple pie. What is this? Okay, I'll buy that. Boom, cost me $9.99. Whatever. It's just fun to try new juices, and especially when they're cheap. All these quote unquote premium juices out there that have mass distribution. It's a good way to try them. Get your hands around them, still live.
Alrighty. Oh, there was a question earlier, and with all the tech trouble, I did forget to ask if Eva's still in the room. She might be interested in your answer. She was wondering if you got a smell, almost like machine oil, off of the Ray box. One other user in the room said, yeah, and it was basically essentially new car smell, kind of breaking it in. Did you ever experience that with your Ray box?
Well, it's not machine oil. What you're getting is the circuit board smell. Because I used to make boards where you'd have a big plaque. I'm scrolling out here, but deal with it. It's a big placard of the whole thing is copper, and you take this blue pen and you draw the circuit board, and you drop it in acid, and everywhere where the blue pen was stays, and everywhere outside of that dissolves away, and then you get your circuit board. Basically, it has that kind of new circuit board. I don't want to say electronically smelling smell. It's just this. It's like, I don't know. Anybody who builds boards on a regular basis, brand new ones that come out of the box fresh, they've been sitting in a bag. You know, one of those bags that prevent static shock. You pull it out. I don't know, like factory fresh. I'm gonna say. Factory fresh silicone is the word I'm going to use. Very friendly. I guess that's better for geek speak, but.
Well, no, the question was in the room, so there you are.
Anyway, where were we? All right, so. Just give me a second here. All right. Here's another unit live. Actually did very well with this one. This is very, very popular. Give me a second here.
All right, well, let's grab that link.
Now, they're calling this now, this is actually the Fuchai 223, okay? Or buck chai. But what you're getting here is you're getting the Fuchai 223 plus 2 Samsung batteries. Now, believe it or not, the price has dropped. Okay? Now, if you look at that deal, it says $65.55. When you go to the page, it's $50. Okay, so it's actually $15 cheaper than that deal. Okay.
Oh wow, that just got really, really cheap.
Now this Fuchai, the new Fuchai. This is the one with the new beautiful color screen. This is the one that isn't just using the normal black and white screen. It's a brand new one. This is the 223, and it's got this new kind of grip to it. It's got this kind of really hard kind of feel to it. The non-slip grip. It's not like a Ego battery. For those of you who remember Ego batteries, it has that kind of like rubber.
Yeah.
This has more of a textured, small particle feel. It's really cool. And again, the new and you're getting 2 LG 1860 batteries with it, which you're off to the races. You don't even need anything at this point. I mean, it's included.
Complete setup.
Battery charger. Even if you don't have a battery charger, you can still charge it through the micro USB.
Yeah.
So for $50, this is a really great deal. And if you have ordered from e-cig.com, coupon code I love you or coupon code VJC will get you an extra 5% off. It's not much, but you know what? A couple bucks is a couple bucks, right?
That's right.
So it all adds up. And you can hunt around. I got other coupon codes out there, what have you. But that's they don't really do coupon codes. The 5%ers are pretty much just to get you in the door. So if you already used a 5% coupon code, you already used it, you're pretty much asked out. They're not going to let you use any other coupon codes at this point. And trust me, I am on a day-to-day conversation with these. This guy hits me up more times. You think I was his you think I was his drug dealer?
Oh, brother.
It's me all day long. What do you think of this? 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 And I'm like, I'm fucking eating.
Well, I like the screen on this one. I mean, I know I'm into shiny things and bright colors, and this really scratches that itch.
Oh, does it, Tiger?
Okay, are you trying to make me blush?
Anyway, they got the blue, they got the black, and they got the green. All of which I think are awesome looking because there's a picture of them all there. I would probably stay with the black. The black seems to work the best. The others are like, whatever.
I'm just
even though
bringing up.
I'm a green guy. But I would not. I would probably not get this one in green.
I'm just bringing up a picture of all the colors so they can see them all. There we go.
Now they dropped it $15. I'm gonna have to put this shit back up.
I think so.
Done deal. I find go through my deals and I'm like, oh shit. This one was only 2 weeks ago. Now it's dropped $15. All right. Yeah, I'm not feeling those colors. I really do think just the black. All right.
The black is smart, especially with that grippy finish. It looks cool.
So, give me a second here. Where should go? 80 watts. Okay. All right. Now, from the same vendor. I know I'm working this vendor hard, but it has nothing to do with anything other than they have really great deals.
And lots of stock. So many options over there.
Here's another one. Now, you have to be fucking stupid not to get this deal, I'll be honest with you.
Well, now.
No, this is again, this is from e-cig.com. They're blowing this out.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's a Pioneer IPV DS. It uses a e-high SX chip. $18.99.
Wow.
Okay. It's 80 watts. Okay. Good for the person out there. 80 watts is fine. It's fine for me. Definitely fine for somebody like Tiger. $18.99. You have to be out of your fucking mind. These used to be, $30, $40, $50. Okay, and the IPVD3 used a different chips. The S uses the new e-high chip, which, of course, anybody who knows anything about Moz, e-high makes fantastic chips. They're like second only to Evolve. Just a bajillion different mods out there that are really, really good. Again, to get the $18.99 price, you gotta use View or VJC, but it's gonna cost you. Let me get over that. I think it's $19.99 without that coupon code. Regardless, it's still a fantastic. I'm doing their deals without the coupon code because so many people are like, "Damn, that coupon code doesn't work anymore." It's like,
Yeah.
hey, use it.
One-time
But
use on those.
yeah. Now they actually have a silver that they're not showing. Like I see the black, I see the white, I see the blue. I do not see the silver.
Hmm.
I bet you the silver is the best looking of them all.
Oh, well.
That's just how it works. I bet the silver is the best. It's going to be stainless steel. When they say silver, it's usually the stainless steel model.
Hmm.
Regardless, 1995 or 1899, whatever it is, great deal. The price at 1995, shipped from America. 80 watts. IPVs are always been a great mod. I've had them over the years. They're just fantastic. And it's a small. It uses a single 18650. You're off to the races, and you're vaping. Great for a new. Great for a new. Using something like the Jewel or Cigalikes or smaller mods, and then they want something more aggressive, and they want to put tanks on top of it. $19? It's
Yeah.
unheard of.
China prices and China, massive inventory, so many options. But as Joe touched on, shipping from the United States, so you'll get it quick and convenient, and no problems with the. Is it the Dragon Boat Festival going on right now? I think.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it's pretty much going to be anything you buy now is going to be shipped February 3rd or after.
Yeah.
I hope you're in line, because there's all so you got to remember that. So if you order right now, it might go out on the 5th of February. But this is the time. Get what you want. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Even resale value, if you have a brick and mortar, you can easily resell for $30, no problem, and they're worth it. I have one of these. They're great little mods. All right, so that's the little IPVD 3S. All right, we got about 25 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, just doing some stuff in the background here. There we go.
All right, so let's talk China.
All right, let's do it. What you got?
Now, this is before the 15% off coupon that just popped, okay? So what I'm going to give you is a deal from FastTech. Now, guys, I'll be honest, what you're getting here is fully worth it. And now you got to remember the price I'm giving you is 15% over the normal cost. Okay. This is the full alien kit, the big boy. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is go over there. These are the full-on alien kits. Okay. You're gonna get the alien, the 220 watt alien. You're gonna get the baby beast. However, the price you're seeing is before the 50% off coupon.
Oh, hell. That's a great deal too. And I love this setup. This setup is great. The Baby Beast marries so perfectly with this mod. You guys know I love my TFV4s. It took me a while to try a TFV8, and when I finally did, it was the Baby Beast iteration of it. These are great. I've got two of them on the go. Both the one is empty right now. Totally needs refilling. This is the other one. This is the entire alien setup. Beautiful screen on these. So crisp and clear. So much information. I love how they give you the individual battery levels so you can see that your batteries are in fact working together nicely. And just with those two components together, this package is all win. I love the alien, and I recommend to everybody who asks me, I'm interested in an alien mod. What do you think? I absolutely go for it, but get the package. Unless you are unless you are just married to rebuilding, unless all you'll use is a dripper, then fine. Then maybe you don't need a tank. Nitro asked what this piece that came with it was. He knows not what to do with it. Okay, fine. That's Nitro. Anybody else who wants a great vape, get the Baby Beast with it. Get it as a complete package. You will not be sorry.
Right now, use coupon code REDPACKET this entire order, which is like incredible. Okay, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, it's not gonna ship till February 3rd. But fucking deal with it. But they got the new one now. They got the one with the rainbow. For people on rainbow. They got the black with the rainbow accents, and the tank as well is rainbowed. Those of you who $62.97, but again, you're gonna get 15% off that. Do they have the? They don't have it. I was looking for it. They do have a white and red, which is fantastic looking. And then they have the black and gold, which I have right here. Let's talk about the gold version of the Alien, which is just, again, a fantastic mod. What I love about the Alien, I think what most people like about the Alien, is it's one of those, Smoke Tech has been putting mods for ever, okay? Smoke Tech has been making mods since the beginning of vaping. However, you get those one-offs, the ones that really hit in the industry. Everyone wants it. And the Alien is one of those. And there's a reason for it. A, it's built extremely well. B, the display is fucking incredible. Okay, C, it's easy to use. Okay? And D, putting batteries in it is as simple as just opening the bottom up like this, and you just... It's everything you want in a mod. And that's why it's super, super popular, and that's why everybody wants it. It's power. And, $62.58 for a mod is expensive, but you're now getting it with the Baby Beast, which is another $20 normally. And you're getting 50% off on top of that. Okay? So, and you're getting free shipping. So, if you think about it, you're getting an incredible deal.
That's worth the wait. Even if that can't ship right away, even if that doesn't go out until into February, that's worth the wait, for sure.
Yeah. And it's just one of the, and Smoke. They came out with the Prev, and they came out with all different other mods. Nope. That's all kind of went. It's the Alien. It's all about the aliens. Former. It's aggressive. It looks great. It's compact. It only uses 2 batteries. The screen's fantastic. Paired with their, and it's kind of just where we're. You can't really get any better than that right now, in my opinion, as far as a combo deal. So I actually made that up. Again, deals while I'm doing done deal.
There we go.
Great deal that.
Finally got it focusing really crisp so they can see that beautiful screen again. And yeah, seriously. Another thing, and this is small, I know, but this matters. This stuff matters. If you have a good battery charger, I highly recommend you use that. The way these work, I'll show you. It's got a little spring-loaded thing at the bottom, but it's on a hinge, so you never lose that piece. You never drop it while you're in the car, and and it rolls under your seat, and then you got to find it. It's on a hinge, so it's not going anywhere. So if you do have a good battery charger, I recommend popping them out, putting them in the proper charger, just slapping another pair in, and keep vaping. No interruption. But if you do not, if you're looking at this as possibly, a step up from something else, and you don't have a charger and you don't have a whole host of batteries yet, it does have the USB charging, and they did it right. Look at that. Right below the adjustment buttons on the front, there's your USB charging, not in the bottom or something stupid. So you got to lay it down on your desk to charge it. They did that right. You can stand this one up and charge it. And that's, that speaks volumes to me. I don't like having to lay the stuff down to charge it. Now, there are some I use that do, and I just like them enough, I'll do it anyway, but this is the right way to do it.
Okay. I think I could squeeze in 2 deals before we...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Well, this deal's going to be, the Fast Tech deal, but
Oh,
there's a lot
yes,
of
yes,
conversation
yes.
around that one.
Certainly, certainly.
All right, so let's talk. Still available? Yes, I'm fucking 21. Fuck off.
With 22 years experience.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yes, I'm old. Leave me alone. Okay. Alright, let's see.
All right. This hurts me, but Condi, this is for you. You're a liar, or you wouldn't have noticed. Oh, wow, that was strong. Oh, wow. I mean it when I say it hurts me more than it hurts you. Ooh.
Oh my god. Alright, final juice deal, and then we're going to move on to Fast Tech. Again, we're going to talk about this because Tiger, I swear to God, I'm going to shit on your head.
I know you too well. I know that's an empty threat. You never would.
So, let's talk fucking vapor. Came on the scene, and it's funny, I always say, came on the scene. They've been around for 3 years. As far as my community, they just rebooted the deal on the 600 mils for $60 or 360 mils for $40. I had been doing a lot of business with Fug and Vapor. They did send me as a gift for Christmas, because I did blow them up, and they sent me this beautiful thing with chocolate and all kinds of hot chocolate, and it was really nice of them. And along with it, they sent me a whole bunch of juice. And during that time, we had New Year's, and most of them, so Scope and Nitro, Tiger, Courtney, and myself. I want to say most because Smokey wasn't here. Got to try their juice, and most of their juice was great. The only one we could not vape was Nog, because Nog tasted like eggnog. Now, I love eggnog, but you don't want to vape eggnog. It's
now,
true eggnog.
Now,
it tastes like eggnog.
Now, you're not being fair. We already know that most things, especially juice choices in vaping, are subjective. People like what they like. And while eggnog isn't a hit with you as a vape, we've had lots of viewers in the room that say they love a great eggnog vape. So you've just got to decide which kind of vapor you are. If you're, if you like that kind of thing.
Regalia of Mod Envy, and they were all like, "Wow, this tastes like eggnog."
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you want to vape eggnog?
Well, that's you guys.
Form. It's not like they fucked it up. It totally tastes like eggnog. It's just inhaling it is weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I love drinking eggnog.
Mm-hmm.
But to inhale eggnog is a completely different experience. So that was the one flavor that I didn't like from them. But other than that, all their other flavors. Who BJ from us? Was it my brother? BJ. Yeah, Tony stole my brother Tony. He stole BJ. That's the I believe is the raspberry lemonade that went out to I believe it was Scope.
Mm-hmm.
Nitro took a few flavors, and every flavor we had from them was good. However, the flavor very flavorful, meaning they use a lot of flavoring in their juices, and that's a good thing because that's the most expensive part of making juice is the.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say. Darth Vapor in the room says their juice is good, but it kills coils. Well, here's the insight into that. They do not scrimp on the flavor. If you are one of the vapors, and there's many of you out there who are like, oh, I really like it, but the flavor's a little weak. Oh, I want something that really tastes. I want something where
Punches you in the
yeah,
face.
exactly. Fuggin might be a great choice for you because they do not scrimp on flavor, and that is typically the most expensive component of an e-juice. So if you're looking for something that's just got more punch for your dollar, check out Fuggin.
Yeah. Now, I just want to let you guys know too. Their flavors are going to be 100% sweet, cereals, some bakery. There's going to be zero tobacco, zero like RY4s. This is all about the candies and the sweetness, the lemons and the berries, raspberries, lemonades. That's pretty much what they're at.
Yeah.
And it's very good. And again, you get 600 mils for $60 or 360 for $3. The link, coupon code Big Fuggin' Deal will get you 600 mils for 60, or a Little Fuggin' Deal will get you 360 for 40. And I love their packaging. They'll send you the little drip, because in the picture you see the little screw top. Yes, they have that, but they also send you a little dripper top that's compatible with it. Every bottle, that's totally good, and you're just gonna love their flavors. They're one of the few true, independent, hungry juicers. And when I mean hungry, I don't mean like they're eating cheesesteaks while they're making I mean they're hungry. They're out there to win it. You know what I mean?
Now, Joe,
they're in it.
there is a question in the room. David wants to know what is Fuggin's typical PG-VG ratio, or do they offer choices? You would know that better than I do.
When they sent me their juice, and when I was looking through it, I'm going to say they're probably a 70 PG 30
Okay.
on average.
Did you say 70 PG?
No, I said 70 VG, 30
Okay.
PG.
Okay.
On average. That's what I'm thinking. It's heavy on the VG. And for good reason, because again, they're sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Heavy on the sweet side, so that's going to add to it. So
for sure.
Just the way it is.
Now, how long does this deal run, Joe? Do you know?
I don't.
They kind of surprise us.
Well,
they
do.
did extend this one actually. So
if you go to their site after, like, just say you click the link and you go over there, go to Fuggin' Deals. It's up top. They have all kinds of other crazy shit going on. They're selling mouthwash. They're selling. I mean, they got all kinds of crazy shit. Juice Off, which is a little roll-on. It's only $1. It takes juice off. Like if you get it on your clothes.
Yeah, sometimes
it just takes it off.
It can leave a mark because it's kind of greasy, and that helps take it out. The mouthwash is purported to cure vapor's tongue. It helps remove that. When you're vaping your favorite stuff, and then all of a sudden your taste buds just kind of go out, and you can't really enjoy it. You don't really taste it. There's a few ways to fix that. I generally go to a mentholated juice, and that helps sort of reset. It's like a palate cleanser. But they have a mouthwash that addresses that problem for you. So there you go.
And again, if you go over there, not their juices, but they have a bajillion different other wholesale juices too. They'll do tanks and juice for certain prices. They have just all different kinds of different specials going on every time in their distribution. I had an email from them. It's not in their deal section, but they're doing I think it's a Enjoy AIO, the new one, with for $21.99. which is an incredible deal. You're getting 120 mils of juice plus that mod for $21.99. They're just going crazy right now. A true success story, where every other vendor is scrambling, worried. They're like, "Fuck it, let's go, do it." They got the zombie line, they got the skull line, they got all kinds of crazy shit going on over there at fucking. I love them for that. If that, you know what, fucking reminds me a lot of me. Because I was gonna do and be fucking crazy, and be all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I mean? And they're just in it to win it, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing for the vaping industry. You got people that aren't scared. Fuck it, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. You know, and that's why I love these guys. And they make really great juice, and you guys are gonna like it. I mean, the fucking mouthwash for real. Like, I'm gonna buy some of this. I want to know what this is about. You know, I'm just over the top weird shit. All right, so that's the second dilemma. One more, which of course is the Fast Tech deal.
All right.
Give me a second here. Okay. Now, Fast Tech has thrown out a 15% coupon code site-wide for 2 days. Okay.
That is huge for Fast Tech. You've got to understand, I don't remember that ever happening. I think the highest I've seen is 10%.
Well, no,
and
they did it once. I think they did it for Christmas.
Okay, all right. Well, in any extent, for them to issue a coupon code that's so as sweeping as this is a really big deal.
It's fast and quick. So this one is for 2 days, okay, till the 27th. Site-wide, 15% off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I've been working at Tech for a long fucking time, and I'll be honest with you, nobody would have known about Fast Tech if it wasn't for me. Okay?
Slow your roll, Joe.
I'm sorry. Well, all right, you too.
I'm the one who told you about it.
My point is, Fast Tech would not be on the map in the vaping community if it was not for the VaporJoe's network. I promise you.
That I'll give you.
Okay, do that. 2-3 years ago, people didn't even have a clue what that was. They were still paying, $10 for 5-pack cartomizers. But 15% off site-wide. It is incredible. Now, remember, they sell a lot of other shit than e-cigs.
Yeah.
Okay. They sell tablets. They got fucking cell phones. They got all kinds of shit.
I get USB cables by the bushel there. You can get, just general electronic stuff. I've gotten Bluetooth headsets, stuff for my son to play with and use.
They got these booty shorts.
Oh, brother.
Tiger.
Please stop. And lots and lots of other stuff, like scads of stuff. Set aside some time where you can just sort of sit down and surf and just check out all they've got. Because when they do a 15% off coupon, just take advantage big time. Now, here's a tip. Not everything is always in stock. Check what your items say for shipping. They don't charge for shipping, so it doesn't matter if you break your order into pieces because they're not going to charge you for the shipping anyway. Now, what I like to do is load up everything I want in a cart, and then I'll check. Oh, that doesn't ship for 7 days. That doesn't ship for 3 days. That's in stock. That's in stock. That's in stock. Group your stuff. The stuff that's in stock, put it in one order. The stuff that ships in 3 days, put it in a second order. The stuff that ships in 7 days, put it in a third order. Now things aren't waiting on other things, and you'll get pieces quicker. It's a smarter way to do it, and definitely take full advantage of this, not just for vape stuff, but it's a great time to stock up on heads. It's a great time to stock up on like cool drip tips. Eva, I'm looking at you, and just other knickknacks and little things. And yeah, definitely check out their other departments. They have scads of cool stuff.
Yeah, my wife is a cable junkie. I don't know what's. it's insanity.
Well, you've always got to have
Cables.
just the right USB cable for the right job. Sometimes you want one of those nice, firm, vinyl coated ones. Sometimes you want some of those ones that have the
Right cable
the
for the right
braid
job.
around
Yeah,
it.
needs to
The
be
flat cables. And you got to have the right length for every job, and I make sure I do at all times. Not to mention, my little cub is a little bit hard on USB cables still. He insists on charging his own stuff, but sometimes he's not so gentle with the ends and making those bends. So I love stocking up on them when they're cheap, and I don't mind waiting. Now, David says should be slow tech. David, all good things are worth waiting for. When you can get the right deal at the right price, I don't mind waiting for that. And 15% off their already low prices. It comes down to what's important to you. And for me,
Yeah,
I
if
can
you
be
need something
zen
now,
patient for a good deal.
if you need something now,
Then you want to
go
go to
go
Amazon.
go to brick and mortar, go to Amazon, get something fast. But if it's something you can wait on, like okay, I Lieto. Okay, I'll buy them for Fastech. Okay, Amazon. Um, I'll buy it during the sale. Buy a bunch of them. I know I'm not going to get them till probably mid-February. Okay, I'm okay with that. They're going to $1 rather than costing $15 for 5 of them. You know what I mean? Like I'm okay with that. You know, juice they sell so Liqua, yes, Dick Hang. There's a bunch of other. You can buy Halo over there now. There's all kinds of different liquids you can buy. And look at that as the future, ladies and gentlemen. A year from now, you're going to be buying a lot of your liquids from China. They're not going to be made in China, but they're going to be shipped from America to China. So, regulations. But they sell a lot of stuff over there. I'm okay waiting for it. And it's fun. You buy one thing every day. Small thing. And every day you get vape mail. Okay? That's just how it works. Every day, as it starts coming in.
That never worked for me, Joe. I tried that for a little while, and I would go like days and days and days and nothing, and then all of a sudden on day 5, 7 things would show up. But anyway, that's fun too.
Yeah, I used to go in and just buy dumb tchotchke things. A drip tip. Okay, it's $1.15. Free shipping. Okay.
Well, I think they do have a minimum now for free shipping, but it's ridiculously low. I think it's $10 or something.
Whatever. My point is you can really set it up, or you can get vape mail if you wait that one. It's not a month, but probably like 3 weeks, and then eventually it's like it just starts coming in. The funny is, on the 6th, it'll be like I don't know, like a replacement glass for a tank, and you have to sign for it. What? Something special? No, it's a replacement glass for Clieto. And then the other 4 things come in, and you don't have to sign for it. So you just, it's a lot of. Use my code Red Packet. Again, Red Packet. Will get you. Odd name. But for a coupon code, but Red Packet gets anything over at Festec until the 27th. After the 27th, they're going to have a new coupon code that comes out that 10%. But now you want to get in on it because every percent off over at Fastech is just.
Oh yeah. Already cheap, and that just helps that bit more. So, well, Joe, we have reached the bottom of the hour. Did you want to share anything else before we? Talk a little bit about February 4th.
Well, yes, I will do that. February 4th is Mod NB's 4-year anniversary show. The launch going on. We have some amazing prizes. The be-all, end-all of all the prizes You can get a trip to Miami, airfare and hotel, courtesy of fucking Vapor, for the Miami Vape Show. Whatever's going on in Miami, I don't know, but that's where they're going to send you. I have for television I'm giving away. I think Yeti's giving away a PS4, and there's a whole bunch of other massive prizes. I cannot believe I've been doing this for 4 years. I want to hang myself. To be honest with you.
Haven't had a Saturday night free in ever.
It's still fun. I think Tiny Vapor's going to join us.
Yes.
Trying to get Mandy Cat. Smokey will probably be there. You know, they're not going to be there for the whole show. They'll come in and out. When people can come in and out and do, you know, and we're going to talk to a whole bunch of people, you know, different vendors. They're going to come in and talk to us. It's just going to be a whole lot of fun. And so we're going to do 8 o'clock rather than 10. Because, you know, we have a lot more giveaways, of course. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And after 4 years...
we'll have Nitro to keep us on track, keep the squirrels under control, keep the squirrels marching in formation.
Fucking people. We do this for you, you know. We do. Because I can be in the living room watching shows with my wife. You know, the fireplace on.
Ooh, sounds good.
You know, I could be doing other things. We do this. And so it's gonna be a really, really cool show. I'm trying to get it under 6 hours.
Knock on wood.
May go over that. I don't know, but.
Alrighty. Well, it's going to be a good time, so mark your calendars. February 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss out. You want a chance at all those great prizes, including the trip for 2 to Miami Vape Convention, the 43-inch 4K Smart TV from VaporJoe's network, and Sony PS4, our big sponsors, Fuggin' Vapor, VaporJoe's network, and Yeti Vapor, and so much more. So make sure you are stocked up on snacks, cold drinks, and have a really comfortable chair, because we're going to be doing that for a long time. Lots of fun. All right, well, anything else, Joe? Or
I hope it's not long. We get it done in 2 hours.
You say that every year. There's no way. You and the other squirrel can't even make it through a normal mod MV in 2 hours, so there's no way. No, it's gonna go well into the night, but it'll be a good time and worth it. So.
Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's been through a Mod Envy anniversary, I just want to let you guys know, the first Mod Envy anniversary, 4 times. It was like...
No, it wasn't that long. It was ridiculously long, but
it went over, it was double digits.
That was the first one I was part of, and I wasn't even on the Mod Envy crew at that time. It's just I was West Coast. So these guys had been doing this for hours. They were just dead tired. Some, needed to call it a night. And I said, hey, I'm wide awake. I'm 3 hours behind you guys.
It was like a Jerry Lewis marathon.
It was. It was a lot of fun. It was craziness.
Anyway, all right, guys. So let's do Saturday. Regular Mount Envy. Our anniversary is the following week.
That's right.
And so check out regular programming during the week, and we will see you Saturday.
Yes, indeed. Have a good week.
Tiger can rejoice because there's no more shows I have to do between now and then.
Yay! Let's go turn on the fireplace. Alrighty. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon on VU Live. Ciao.
That's me screaming. Why aren't you banning?